SPUFalcons.com. I'm here with Alden Massey after a thrilling 4-3 overtime victory over Montana State Billings. Alden, your thoughts on the win?
It was a tough one. We've had some guys go down with injuries, and we had a lot of younger guys that have had to step up and people filling roles, and we had to overcome a lot of adversity tonight, and I think that is telling for our team this year. We're just grinding out wins when we can, and they really made it hard for us in a lot of facets of the game, and it just felt great to get off the field with a win after that one.
104 minutes, 39 seconds of soccer, and all the rest of the players have you to thank for the ending there. Golden goal. Describe what happened on that play.
I just remember seeing the ball bouncing in front of Mejia, and I know he likes to nick balls over the top, and I knew I had better pace than their center backs, so I just made a run through, and he saw me and played me in. And their goalkeeper had been coming out for stuff all night, so I didn't even really have to think about it. Took a couple touches around him and fired it into the net.
Once you get past him, do you have a chance to glance up and see where you are, or you just know roughly where the keep goal is?
Yeah, I took a little glance up, and I saw they had a guy trying to cover the line, and I just knew if I got enough pace behind it that it was going to beat him into the back of the net. So.
Speaking for all the people who were watching this game, I think we all had our eyes on Mejia. He's about 40 yards from goal, center of the field, just a one-touch flick lofts over. Where are you at that point? Where are you on the field?
I think I was maybe like 10, 15 yards to his right, or well, if his back's to goal, to his left. And the guy who was covering me at the time had been showing signs of being really tired. And so I knew he wasn't going to keep up with me if I made that run in behind. So I just had faith in my teammate, and he found me.
Well, you did a lot of really good work on the flanks in this game. Did some real good stuff. Why were you so effective out there today?
I think I've found a pretty good spot out there on the right, because I can whip in a good ball with my left, and I can also use some pace to get down the line. And when you got a forward like Alex in there who's just begging for balls in the air, it's a great combo that we found, and I think it's going to be really good going forward this year.
And you mentioned you served one to Alex, and that was the fourth goal in this game. Fitting, I guess, that he assisted on your goal since you assisted on his. He scored, again, his 8th goal in as many games. Why is he such a good scorer?
I think Jose touched on it in one of our previous interviews. He just has that desire, and he works really hard at his craft, and you got to respect it. And he just wants to get the ball in the back of the net so badly, and he's great in the air, and he's good with his feet, and he's just kind of an ideal number 9 up there, especially against the bigger defenders in the GNAC. So.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Boy, your team rallied, answered their goals 3 times to force regulation. The big one came Judah Johnston, 74th minute, huge goal. Obviously important. What do you remember what you saw in that play, or what is it about Judah able to finish that?
Well, for that play for me, I think I drew the foul, and both my calves cramped up right at that point. So I was kind of focused on that. And I know Judah's really been itching for a goal. He's a really talented player, and he's been having a tough time finding the back of the net. So I think we were all just really thrilled to see Judah get that goal, especially to equalize.
It's interesting. That was a free kick, right side outside, quite a bit outside the box. You were standing on the ball along with Aaron Stapleton. Yeah. Is that why he took it? Because you're cramping?
Yeah, Aaron's got a really good right foot and left, to be honest, and he can whip in a really great ball. And with my calves cramping, I was just thinking maybe a little misdirection. I would just stand there and maybe make a run up the side. But Aaron whipped in a nice ball, and Judah did really well to get ahead on it and get it in the back of the net. So.
Boy, your team has, you mentioned, been in some real battles this year. What is it about this team that have managed to come out on top in most of them? Now you have a 6-1 record.
Yeah, I think this year more than ever, we just really, really want to win games. And before, I think in my prior years, it was easier for us to get our heads down and kind of just, do. But this year is completely different. We got a full roster of guys that want to win super, super bad. And when you have a culture like that, it's easy to, well, I don't know about easy, but it's easier to grind out wins like this.
Well, you're back home in Seattle, played this one in Interbase Stadium. Your other 3 wins in this 4-game win streak, all in Hawaii. I'm going to put you on the spot here. Where would you rather be playing, Interbase Stadium or in Hawaii?
To be honest, there's no place like home. I absolutely love this field. It would have been nice if we got a little rain tonight, get the turf a little slick. But yeah, Hawaii it's beautiful out there, but I'll tell you what, the pitches were really inconsistent, and it's hot, humid out there, and there's nothing like coming out on Inter Bay and beautiful Washington night and playing in front of our home fans.
Well, good news is you have 2 more appearances here at home on this 3-game homestand. Going back, one last question for you. After the goal, what's going through your head, and then how do you come up with where you're going to run, how you're going to celebrate?
You know, honestly, I really wanted to do a knee slide after I scored a goal. I knew it was going to hurt a little bit on the dry turf, but I love seeing the pros do it, and I just had to, there was no choice for me other than to go to the fans and hit a little knee slide. So.
Very nice. And your knees show it.
Yeah, this one was a little earlier, but yeah, it
nice.
is what it is.
Congratulations on ending a really thrilling game.
Thank you.